Releasing anger and resentment through forgiveness. So, forgiveness is a virtue. And, some people are born with this, but many of us are not. And so that's why I wanted to make this video because it is so important for us to be able to forgive. And when we can be in that space of forgiving, then we're no longer giving our energy away to those who have victimized us. It's really for you to be able to stay in that place of peace, to manifest a life that you want from this higher vibration. So that's what I want to talk about here today. And I'm going to give you an easy process that you can work with to assist you in forgiving. And I'm also going to do a little bit of energy clearing and download some ways of being for you that will make it easier to step into that place of forgiveness. So stick around for that. I'm Linda Armstrong. I am an energy healer and an awakening coach. And what I do is I help people to release subconscious programming that's holding them back and preventing them from really stepping forward to manifest a life that they love. That's my website, lovemylife.coach. So this thing about forgiveness is that it's not always easy, but it can really free you up to live in the present moment and to manifest the things that you want in life. Because as you know, we need to hold a high vibration to feel good and to manifest more of what we want in our life. Because of course, always the energy going out is the energy coming back in. So when you're stuck in a place of holding resentment and anger, it really holds you back because it's like you're giving away a part of yourself, right? By living in the past, it's like your energy is being sucked to something that's not happening now, right? You want to be in the present moment, in your peace, and living from the here and the now without being pulled by pieces of your past, by old programs that are running in the subconscious mind. And you can clear this, and it's important because peace is that alignment with your soul self, right? So whenever you're not in that space, you're probably operating more off of the ego, which is very fear-based, and it is living in the past. So really, some people think of forgiveness and it's like they feel like they're letting the other person off the hook. No, you're letting yourself off the hook, right? It's like to really grow, especially spiritually, you want to be able to be in the energy of love. So love doesn't know anger, love doesn't know resentment. So as hard as it might be, think about more and more being in this space of forgiving so that you can return back to your peace. Like when you hold on to these past experiences and feel, the upset and the negative emotions attached to it, all those thoughts that usually always make the whole thing worse than it was because they just keep playing and they keep building and it keeps getting bigger and bigger and worse instead of better and better because it's coming from that fear-based ego space, right? So you want to be able to drop into your heart, live in the peace, because when you hold that resentment, it really affects your organs. It affects your liver, your kidneys, your lungs. It's not doing you any good to hold on to these old stories. And it's something I talk about a lot. We just want to release these past stories that do not serve us. So to take back your power, you want to be able to sit in your peace, right? And all you need to do that is to practice forgiveness. And really, the more you do it, the easier it gets. It might feel a little foreign at first, right? Because, it's easy to live in that old story. It's familiar. You know it, right? This new place of peace, especially regarding whatever that situation was, is foreign. So you want to really get used to it and really to just hold that knowing that the more that you can be in that place of forgiveness, the more you're calling back your energy to yourself and not giving your power away. So you want to really, you know, do this to help heal yourself and move forward, creating a life that you love. Yeah. Life is meant to be lived in the here and the now, the right here, present moment. Because that's really all we have. And that's where you create from. Everything that's going forward in your life is created from right here, right now. So I want to do a little bit of clearing around it. Actually, first I'll give you like a little quickie process that you can do to release the past. And simply, you're just going to make this statement. You can just sit quietly on your own, thinking of this situation, the person, whatever that is. And you're just going to say, like 3 times to yourself, out loud, doesn't matter. You're just going to put that energy there, think of the situation, the person, and then say, I forgive you. 3 times, right? I forgive you. I forgive you. And you'll hold them in your awareness as you're doing this. And then you just say, you are forgiven. You are forgiven. And so it is. Very simple. And the more you just keep repeating that, right? Until you feel some sort of a shift within yourself to where you just feel a little bit of a release. You'll feel it. You'll feel it in your energy. You'll feel it in your body. So I wanted to do just a little bit of clearing for you that'll make it easier for you to forgive. And what I first like to do is release some vows, oaths, and decisions that you may have made, right? These are things that you may have made anywhere along your timeline, past, present, even future, right? All time exists at the same time. So we're going to go to forgiving any vows, oaths, or decisions that would really stand in the way of your being in that space of forgiveness. And all you have to do is you just repeat what I say out loud. Like we're declaring this to the universe. That's the way we're going to do it. So first we'll start with and just repeat this statement. Actually, you know what? Let's first release any vows, oaths, or decisions that would prevent you and forbid you from knowing that this could be as easy as it is what I am doing with you right now. So we're going to say that out loud. You're going to say it. With a sound mind and absolute intention, I now call for the cancellation of all the vows, oaths, and decisions I've ever made in my entire existence that forbids me and prevents me to know that clearing energy and healing can be this easy. So I have said, and so it is. Yeah, I mean, that feels good just thinking about it. So let that energy just clear. I mean, I've cleared this one long, long time ago, but I could feel it again. It just feels beautiful. So now we're going to release. So you'll just say this statement for releasing. If you're game, don't say it if you're not. Because if you say it, you're declaring it to the universe, and so it is, right? So we're going to release anything that prevents you, forbids you from forgiving those who have hurt you. Okay, you ready? So you're going to say, with a sound mind and absolute intention, I now call for the cancellation of all the vows, oaths, and decisions I have ever made in my entire existence that forbids me and prevents me from forgiving those who have hurt me. So I have said, and so it is. Yeah, so just sit with that energy. And so I also want to do a process to release some beliefs, right? So I want to release beliefs that reside in your system that dictate to you that it's not easy to forgive. So if you're game for that, repeat after me. With the sound mind and absolute intention, I now call for the cancellation of all the vows, oaths, and decisions I've ever made I'm doing beliefs. Sorry about that. Let's go back. With the sound mind and absolute intention, I now call for the cancellation of all of the beliefs that reside in my system that dictate to me that it is not easy to forgive. So I've said, and so it is. Yeah, so let's just pull those beliefs, send them to the light, just letting them go, releasing them, right? And then we're going to do a whole bunch of downloads now to reinforce that. So with downloads, I'll make a statement, and if you want it, you just say yes. You don't even have to repeat it. Just say yes. Declare to the universe, I am taking this in. I am absorbing it into my energetic system. So the first one I would like to do is, so I'd like to download you with, let me download you with what it feels like to know without a doubt that it is possible for you to forgive those who have hurt you. It is possible for you to walk forward through your life having forgiven others for things that have happened in the past. Let me download for you what it feels like to easily forgive yourself and to forgive others, that this is possible for you, that you are capable of this, and that this is your new way of being. So just downloading that feeling of forgiveness, right? Let's ask the Creator for the Creator's definition of forgiveness, right? Yeah, let's take that in. And let's also download what it feels like to just let go of the past and live in the present. Live in the present, allowing this energy of peace, love, and joy to guide me into my future. So let's just download that. Let's download for you what it feels like to live your life through peace, love, and joy, knowing that it is possible for you and that you are capable of living in this way through these energies to manifest all that you desire in your life, and that it can be easy. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it with that. I think that's enough, because we're really just focusing in on one little area there. Of course, there's so much more we can do around this. And for some people, it's not going to be that easy, because possibly it runs really deep and there might be other things attached to it that need to be cleared and lifted and healed. But really, most of us, all we got to do is make the decision, align up with it, that we choose to live through peace, and we're just allowing ourselves to forgive others, to be forgiven for things that we've done. We're not perfect either, right? Yeah. So play with that, explore that, use that process I gave you of just repeating those easy statements until you feel the energy lift regarding a particular person or thing or whatever it was that happened. And I'd love for you to comment below on how you felt, if you could feel those downloads, if you could feel energy shifting in some way, and especially if you tried that simple process to just clear the energy between you and somebody else. I'd love to hear about it. And so until the next video, I will see you again. Wish you lots of peace, love, and joy always.